All right, y'all. Here we go. Recap on what we just read. Jay, her mom, she calls her Jay because they got like slight issues about stuff. But Jay says that she's like not trying to condone her rapping anymore, and she's like saying she's doing too much, and she's um saying that's how her father got killed in the streets for trying to be a street rapper, and the stuff like this isn't good for her. She needs to stop trying to focus on that. And she's convincing her mom that she doesn't even use too much harsh vocab and stuff like that. And is she goes to Sal's and she gets more creds from I think some guy named Supreme. And they're trying to endorse her now. They're trying to rock with her, and trying to support her, and say that they could help her, make it and stuff. And they're trying to get her away from her aunt and this and that. And they it's like basically going from there, where they're trying to say how they're gonna convince her peoples to let her get endorsed, and go with Supreme and all that, and get put on because they really like her music. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read some of this chapter, if not the whole thing, and just kind of let you guys hear some of the some of the jargon and some of the stuff. Jargon may not be the right word, but jargon is a word I really like, which means like lingo and stuff like that for like the said topic or whatnot, or said whatever. So I just want you guys to hear some of it, because usually I try to read as many chapters on video as I can, because that really, helps me feel validated about, reading. And I like to read out loud so it sticks with me because I can remember it easier. Just stuff like that. Maybe sometimes people might want to put on something like this instead of music or a video or something, to kind of just let it be background acoustics and whatnot. So, when I got home, all of the recovering addicts are gone, and Jay is putting cans in the kitchen cabinet. Grocery bags cover the table. I slide my backpack off and set it on the kitchen floor. How did you get all of... Girl, if you don't put that backpack in your room, I swear, Jay snaps. Goddamn, she's not even looking at me. Peripheral vision is the devil. I tossed my backpack in the room. Probably should have done that anyway. Those Tim Supreme gave me are stuffed inside. Nobody's got time for the interrogation that'll come once Jay sees them things. And about the Tims, earlier on in the book, she was saying she had like fake Tims and stuff, and she was trying to make it work with those. And she used to have to try to get stuff from like the swap meets, they call it, where they get stuff probably from donations and stuff. But it's funny because like that's something I could relate to, about like boots that aren't Timberlands, the classic ones. Back in our day, we used to always try to wear the classic ones, and like other ones were like kind of uglyish or like kind of tacky, and like what I mean. Nowadays there's a lot more brands people like us with boots and sneakers and stuff. But it's funny how they talk about the jokes. The the Tims, she used to call them something, I forgot, but they were like fake Tims, and they were embarrassing and whatnot. Sabrine went on for hours about all of the plans he has for me. He wants me to do some interviews to address the drama. He wants me to do a song with D Nice and a song with Miles. He wants me to do a mixtape of my own. Said he's gonna pay for the studio time and the beats. It's hard to be excited knowing I gotta tell Aunt Pooh that I'm basically dropping her, and knowing I can't tell my mom yet. I gotta, excuse me, I gotta wait for some things to fall in place first. Have a 7-figure contract in my hands and be like, look what I got. There's no way she'll say no to that. Okay, there's a 7-figure contract, imagine. Okay, there's 100 ways she'll say no, but I'm gonna try for yes. She moved on to the freezer. By the time I return to the kitchen, she slides it back a pack of chicken in next to the frozen vegetables that are already in there. And in this previous chapter too, they got into like a beef at the last battle. And they were also talking about in the last chapter about some guy named Effects who beat her allegedly or whatever. But the last battle they were at, it turned hectic and they were about to fight, and like, what I'm saying, violence was about to pop off on Pool and Bree and all them. But they drove off, and I think Trey, her brother, I think, is the one who's like, the one with his head on, right. He's working at Sal's and stuff, by the way, and he's trying to, get them to just leave without any issues. But I think it's Trey or it's another character, Malik, one of them her friend Malik, they try to get her to like, leave the scene. They were rapping and like beefing and stuff in the parking lot. It was pretty cool. She moved on to the freezer. By the time I returned to the kitchen, she slides a pack of chicken in next to the frozen vegetables that are already in there. I peek in one of the bags. There are crackers, bread, chips, juice. Did Aunt Pooh bring all of this? No, I got it, Jay says. How? She keeps her head in the freezer as she stuffs another pack of frozen meat inside. I got my EBT card in the mail today. EBT, you got food stamps, but you said we weren't gonna. You can say a whole lot before things happen, she says. You never truly know what you'll or won't do until you're going through it. We needed food. Welfare could help us get food. But I thought you said they don't give college... Excuse me, sorry. But I thought you said... Excuse me. But I thought you said college students food stamps... Don't give college students food stamps unless they have their job. I withdrew from school. She says it is as casually as if I asked her about the weather. You what? I'm so loud. Nosy Miss Gladys next door probably heard me, but you were so close to finishing. You can't quit for some food stamps. Jay moves around me and gets a box of cereal from a bag. I can't quit to make sure you and your brother don't starve. This hurts. This physically fucking hurts. I feel it in my chest, I swear. It burns and aches all at once. You shouldn't have to do that. She crosses over to me, but I watch the glimmer of sunlight that's shining through the window and lighting up the tile on the floor. Granddad used to say, look for the bright spots. I know he didn't mean literally, but that's all I've got. Hey, look at me, Jay says. She takes my chin to make sure that I do. I'm fine. This is temporary, okay? But becoming a social worker is your dream. You need a degree for that. You and your brother are my first dream. The other one can wait to make sure you two are okay. That's what parents do sometimes. You shouldn't have to, I say, but I want to. This makes this harder. Having to is a responsibility. Wanting to is love. She holds my check. I listened to your song. You did? I gotta admit, it's catchy. It's pretty damn brilliant, too. Miss Brilliant Bree. She smiles and runs her thumb along my cheek. I get it. 3 words, yet they somehow feel as good as a hug. Really? I do, but you get where I was coming from, don't you? Yeah, you don't want people to make assumptions about me. Exactly. We have to prepare ourselves, baby. That local news story may only be the start. I need you to stay low during all of this. What? I can't go outside or go to school? I'm totally fine with that. Girl, she lightly smacks my arm. I laugh. I don't mean that low. I don't mean that low. Your butt is still going to school, so don't even try. I mean, she pauses, searching for the words. I mean, don't provoke them. Don't respond to anything. Don't do anything. Just act like they're talking about somebody else. Don't be getting all on Twitter or whatever, making comments. She got to step up her social media game. I can't even troll people who come at me. I'm a pro at trolling gamer boys online. In fact, I may put it on my furniture. Put it on my future resume as a skill alongside wrapping and laying edges. Honestly, trolling is easy. All you gotta do is find multiple ways to call a gamer boy's penis little and he'll rage. You better not say anything, period, Jay says. Matter of fact, hand me your phone. She holds her palm out, my eyes wide, and you're kidding, I'm not. Give me your phone. I promise I won't. Phone, Bree. Crap, I take it out of my pocket and set it in her hand. Thank you, she says, and slips it into her own pocket. Go study for that ACT. I groan. Really? Really, the test will be here before you know it. That needs to be your priority. That needs to be your priority. Gina says that Sonny's been studying for 2 hours a day. You could learn something from him. Damn it, Sonny. His overachieving ass got me looking like I'm slacking. Okay, I am, but that's not the point. Jay turns me toward the hallway. Go, only thing I better hear is you studying. How do you hear somebody? Just go study, girl. She doesn't make me study for 2 hours. No, that's too short for my mom, apparently. It's 4 hours before she brings me my phone. 4. I don't know what words are anymore. Jay steps over my dirty clothes and junk on my bedroom floor. I ought to make you clean this nasty-ass room before I give you this phone, she says. Bet not be bringing roaches up in my house. Grandma used to say the same thing. They make it sound like people smuggle them into houses. Do I look like I want to be anywhere near a roach? There, right below Big Bird on my things I don't mess with list. She was afraid of Big Bird when she was younger. Jay sets my phone on my desk and maneuvers around clothes and junk again, just trifling. She says, "I love you too." I call after her. I've got texts from Sunny and Malik that I delete. Yes, I'm still in my feelings about how things went down at Malik's house. I've got tons of notifications from that cloud too. It's been like that for a minute now, though. I usually open the app to make that annoying red circle number go away and close it, but when I open it today, there are a lot of unread messages waiting for me. Probably trolls. Probably trolls. I mean, I did shit, so I should be able to take it, right? Trust as many times as I've been called the N word and B word by gamer boys. I can take a hell of a lot. Just need a moment to prepare myself. The first one is from a user called RudeBoy09. Great sign. I open it. There's a link, and below that he wrote, "This is BS. Don't let them censor you, Bree." Huh? I don't click the link. What I look like trusting somebody named Rude Boy. It could be a virus or porn. But the next message from another user has the same link with a comment. "You got them big mad, ha ha ha." The third message has the link too. The fourth and fifth. New text from Sunny pop up on my screen. "You okay? Call me. Love you." He sent me the link too. I click it. It takes me to an article on the website of the Clarion, the local newspaper. The title stops my heart. "On the come up, should come down. Local teen rappers violent song leads to violence." What the? I mutter. It's an entire page of some chick named Emily Taylor complaining about my song. Her 13-year-old son loves it, she says, but according to her, I spend the entire track rapping about things that would make any parent hit the stop button immediately, including boasts about guns and anti-police sentiment. The hell is she talking about? There's not shit in that song that says anything against police. Just because I'm tired of them patrolling my neighborhood like we're all criminals, I'm the one in the wrong. In the middle of the article, she embedded a video from the incident in the Ring parking lot. Emily uses it to describe me as a gang-affiliated, unruly teen who was recently kicked out of a local establishment. Give me 5 seconds with her and I'll show her unruly. She goes on to mention the uprising at Midtown and actually says it only makes sense that a song that encourages violence encouraged them to act violently. But the end of the article is the real kicker, because that's when Emily earns a permanent spot on my shit list. I respectfully asked the website that cloud to remove On the Come Up from their catalog. It has already caused damage. We cannot allow it to continue. You can add your voice by signing the petition at the link below. We must do more to protect our children, protect our children. I'm definitely not included in that. Fuck Emily. Yeah, I said it. Fuck her. She doesn't know a thing about me, yet she wants to use one song to make me into the big bad villain who is influencing her precious son. God forbid her hear about what people like me have to deal with on the daily. It must be nice to panic over some goddamn words, because that's all they are, words. I can't help it, but I click her profile. I want to lay eyes on this idiot. She has several highlight pictures that are supposed to reveal more about her. One is of her husband, and her son. About 2 pages to the next chapter. Sorry, guys. A dead deer hangs behind them, and the 3 of them wear camouflage and hold rifles, and yeah, they're white. What really gets me, though, the title of her article before this one, "Why You Won't Take My Guns. Gun control has no place here, but it's different when I rap about guns. I wonder why. It's like that crap at Midtown. I swear, white girls don't get sent to the office for making snide remarks. Hell, I've seen it happen with my own eyes. They get a warning, but anytime I open my mouth and say something my teachers don't like to the office I go. Apparently words are different when they come out of my mouth. They somehow sound more aggressive, more threatening. Well, you know what? I've got plenty of words for Emily. I close my door, pull up Instagram on my phone and immediately go live. Usually only Sunny and Malik will show up. Tonight about 100 people are watching me in seconds. What's up, y'all? It's Bree. The comments start immediately. Your song is fire. Fuck what they say. You my new favorite rapper. Rebels, thanks for the support. I tell them, and 100 more people are suddenly watching. As you may know, there is a petition to get my song taken off that cloud. Besides the fact it's censorship, it's stupid as hell. Hell yeah, somebody writes, fuck censorship. That's right, fuck censorship. I say to 300 viewers, they don't get it because it ain't for them to get. Besides, if I'm strapped like backpacks, maybe it's because I gotta be, bitch. Ain't my fault if it makes you uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable every goddamn day of my life. 400 viewers, people respond with 100 or emoji or high five emojis. But check this, I say I got something for everybody who want to come at me about my song. I lift my middle finger without hesitation. 500 viewers, more comments. Preach, fuck them all. We with you, Bree. So, Miss Reporter, I say, and everybody else who want to call on the come up, this, that, or whatever the hell else, do it. Get the song taken down if you want, but you'll never silence me. I got too much to say. You can see my instant ashes. I try to keep my room smelling good. So that's the chapter. Thanks, guys, for listening. Love you. I'm going to keep on reading. Hopefully get 1 or 2 more chapters in. Running out of stamina. They say you're only supposed to read for like 20 minutes a day, as I've said before. But, you know, I try to push the issue. I know those elite college students and those elite readers out there like to do a little bit more than 20 minutes. This is already almost 17 minutes. Much love, y'all. Thanks for listening.